We've got Timmy Trumpet here. This is a big deal. We always want to see when we're at Citi Field, the Mets hold a lead and Edwin Diaz come in to close things out in the ninth. But tonight, it's even more critical because if Edwin Diaz comes on, Timmy Trumpet is playing Narco live.
Look, I owe it all to Diaz and I owe it all to the Mets fans. You have some of the craziest fans in the world. And, even though this is my first baseball game here tonight, I can tell you I'm officially a Mets fan for life.
Taijuan Walker coming off the start against the Yankees, his last start where he went 5 2/3, gave up 2 runs, 1 earned.
Here's the payoff pitch to Betts.
And he goes down swinging on the splitter. So Walker has a strikeout to start the night. Good looking split finger fastball from Walker, and he strikes out Betts.
Freeman draws the 2-out walk, and that'll bring up the cleanup hitter Max Muncy.
And Muncy lines one right to McNeil in the shift. And that retires the side. That gets Taijuan Walker through the first inning.
Andrew Heaney on Wednesday against the Brewers went 6 innings for the first time since April, and for the second start in a row, Mo, he struck out 10.
Brandon Nimmo will lead off for New York.
Hit hard up the middle. Base hit going into center field for Nimmo. Brandon right on it, shoots it into center, and the Mets have the leadoff man aboard via the first Mets hit of the game. And that'll bring up Starling Marte.
And he pushes a bunt to the vacant side. Heaney off the mound, fields it in fair territory, and then throws it away. Nimmo goes to third. He might be able to score. Betts now charging it. Nimmo heading home. The throw by Mookie not in time. The Mets take the lead. Marte winds up at third. That ball was probably going to roll foul, but Heaney picked it up before it got to the line and threw a backhand heave that went down the line, and the Mets get a cheap run on a big mistake by the Dodger pitcher.
And this ball was heading for the lip. It would have gone foul. Poor choice.
And Lindor will go to first base, so the first 3 have all reached for the Mets. A nightmarish beginning for Andrew Heaney.
So it brings up Pete Alonso, who has 31 home runs this season.
And he strikes out Alonso. He tied him up with a fastball. Alonso down on strikes. 1 away for the Mets.
Lindor is tagged out and no movement by Marte. Strong throw by Barnes. Lindor out by a mile, and Marte never budged. And that's the second out. And now Heaney with a path to get through this inning with just the 1 run.
Got him with a fastball. And despite the first 3 reaching in the inning, Heaney limits the damage to just 1.
Taijuan Walker with a 1-0 lead. Joey Gallo, who is a happy camper, having executed his escape from the Bronx. And Gallo down on strikes as Taijuan blows the fastball by him for his second strikeout.
So a man in scoring position with 2 out and a 2-1 count on Bellinger.
Hurrying in is McNeil against Bellinger's speed and throws him out to end the inning. So an infield hit and 1 left. Mets lead 1-0 in the second.
And that is right there at the knees for a call. Strike 3 on the inside third of the plate. Third strikeout for Heaney. And there are 2 men down for the Mets in the bottom of the second. Well, this will bring up the number 9 hitter, the catcher James McCann. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Fastball again. McCann can't catch up, and the Mets are done in the second inning. 4 strikeouts for Heaney through 2 innings, and the Dodgers have loaded the bases with 2 men out. And Joey Gallo coming up. Stretch by Walker, and the pitch to Gallo hits him, and the ball game is tied. A cutter ran in and plunks Gallo. Barnes comes in to score, and it's 1-1. Gavin Lux coming up to hit. Pitch to Lux. He drives it into left field. A base hit. Betts will score. Muncy being waved to him. Here comes the throw. It's cut off by Walker. Muncy comes in to score, and Gavin Lux drives in 2, and the Dodgers now with a 3-1 lead. 2 more RBIs with 2 outs.
And the batter now, Trace Thompson.
And Thompson with a half swing, and he went around strike 3. He had to get that ball. 3-run score in a very up and down inning for Taijuan Walker.
Got him looking. Beautiful slider left on left, and Nimmo got caught watching the paint dry. He strikes out. That's the 5th strikeout for Andrew Heaney.
Marte had a bunt single his first time. That's how the Mets got their run. Marte drives one to deep left field. Back goes Thompson near the wall. It's out of here. Starling Marte with his 15th home run of the year. That cuts the Dodgers lead in half. It's now 3-2.
You've heard the term a bloop and a blast. Well, for Starling Marte tonight, it's a bunt and a blast.
Down on the count is Alonso, 1-2. And Alonso waves and misses. Again, unable to catch up with the fastball. 6 strikeouts for Andrew Heaney.
This is an opportunity for Canha to make those numbers against lefties a little bit better, although he's been hitting everybody lately.
Canha drives one deep left field. That's going to tie up the game. Mark Canha Moncada goes deep. He continues his phenomenal run, and the Mets tie the game at 3. His 12th extra base hit in the last 14 games, and the Mets get even at 3. And for Moncada, that is his 100th career home run.
And so with 2 men away, it'll bring up Joey Gallo.
And he got him with a back foot curveball. Side retired. First 1-2-3 inning of the night for Taijuan Walker. He's fan 5.
The Mets a little something going with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Runners at the corners. And Pete Alonso walking to the plate. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Strikeout number 8 for Andrew Heaney through 5 innings.
The bases are loaded for Trey Turner, one of the best all-around hitters in the game. Taijuan Walker pacing nervously, just as Mets fans are listening and watching rather nervously right now.
And Turner drives one out to right, but Marte has it measured. Side retired. 1 king-sized out for Seth Lugo. That keeps the Dodgers off the board in the 6th. As they leave them loaded, it's still 3-3.
2 on and 2 out. The number 9 hitter, James McCann, due up. 3-3 ball game, bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 3rd time that McCann has gone down on strikes. Mets leave 2 after 2 hits. We go to the 7th. And now 1st and 3rd, and that sets up a forced play in the infield. And Gavin Lux, who drove in 2 earlier in the game, coming up.
Lux comes through again. Base hit center field, and the Dodgers lead 4-3. Lux has knocked in 3 of the 4.
So Hunter gets 1 out. He needs to get 1 more to get the Mets through this inning with just the 1 run scoring. Austin Barnes has been a tough out tonight. Single and a walk. 1 for 2. Chopper. Hunter's got it. Side retired. 2 big outs for Tommy Hunter. Dodgers get just the 1. Lead 4-3 in the 7th inning stretch. Timmy Trumpet, first time at a Major League Baseball game, and a very nice rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game. That's of the tying run aboard, and Alonso coming up.
Now, Pete's had a tough time. 3 strikeouts. This is a different left-hander.
And Alonso hits one in the air to right. Easy play for Betts. First pitch fastball. Pete went after it and hits a lazy fly ball, and that gets the Dodgers through the bottom of the 7th. Got a pitch to hit. Not happy. Another broken bat. So Escobar with his 2nd hit of the night gets it started for the Mets in the bottom of the 9th. And the tying run is aboard with Vogelback coming up to pinch hit.
Bouncing ball up the middle. Muncy will tag Escobar and throw to first, a double play. Wow, so that certainly changes the temperature. 2 gone, bases empty. Mets down to their last out, but they've got the top of the order up there. Up the middle, off Reed, who's got his first career save.
And an exuberant Jake Reed has his first Major League save against the team that let him go earlier this year.
Dodgers take the first game from the Mets by a final of 4-3.